Welcome to the Blossom into Your Best Self Empowerment Conference, the finale. I am Marlene of Marlene Motivates. And as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Motivators doing. Welcome to the finale of the Blossom into Your Best Self Empowerment Conference. I really do appreciate everyone who participated today. We started off with Team Bill with Geo, and then we went to Pandy's Hair, Candy, and More. Then we went to Be Amazing Sylvia. Then we went to Coach Sherry, and we just ended with Coach Mary Ma. Thank you all so much for participating. You have made this a huge success. Now, let me put on my glasses so that I can see. Welcome into everybody. I'm not ignoring anybody's comments, but I want to get through some information first before I get into the chat. So welcome everybody, and thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. So today we're going to be talking about awakening, a time to plant and to grow. I'm going to put that up here. So let me put this here. Let that go. Okay. So welcome to the finale, everybody. So my title today is, oh, it just disappeared. Wi-Fi issues. Okay, here we go. So my title is Awaken, Plant, and Transform. Now, one of the reasons why I chose to start with awake, because there are many people who are asleep. And my message today was, the message from my spirit said, tell people they need to wake up. Tell people they need to rise up, because there's certain people that they're rising from a dead light state because they've been pounded down. They've been discouraged. People have said all kinds of things about them. Some people Okay, I think I'm back. I don't know what happened, but something happened. So I'm going to have to do it this way. I apologize for the light in the background, guys, but this is the best that I can do. So let's hope that it's back. Let me know that you can see me, okay? Because somebody didn't want this message to come out, but I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. So let's get into the message that I'm going to get into. See, as soon as I said it's time to wake up, you see what the devil does, but we're pushing past it. So I wanted to give this message because the Spirit told me that it was time to tell people that they need to wake up. Wake up. You have been dormant for too long. You have been down for too long. You have been discouraged for too long. You have been laying down on your talents for too long. Now is the time to get up, to rise up, and to be who you were supposed to be. See, many times we think that we are not capable of doing great things. We think that we can't do it. We get ourselves discouraged. We allow ourselves to listen to people who are negative and people who are doing nothing with their life, people who have no hopes, they have no dreams. So here is the message for each and every one of you beloved motivators: awaken. And we know what it means to awake. To awaken, it means to rouse up from sleep, because sometimes life causes us to be in this sleep like state. You're just going through life robotically, but you're not living, you're not thriving. And my message from the Spirit says, wake up. Wake up, get up, and stand up for what is meant to be for you. Now is your time to blossom into your best self. This message is for you. You and you. Rise up and awaken. Time to wake up and to get up and to not stay asleep any longer. Now, in this state of, thinking about, awakening, many people are asleep in their focus, or they're focusing on the wrong things. Yes, how many of us do it? We focus our attention, we focus our time, we focus our efforts on things that are frivolous, on things that are worthless, nonsensical, things that are not true about us, things that are lies. And I say, rebuke it. Rebuke the negativity, rebuke the fools, rebuke the jealous people. And even sometimes we have to rebuke ourselves, and we have to tell our own self, no, no, no. That's not how we speak about ourselves. That's not how we think about ourselves. It's time to wake up and get focused. Many people are asleep in their focus, their mental and their emotional connection. We all need to awaken from the sleep state, okay? And we need to become closer to what is important to us. And I want to talk about five things that we need to awaken from, okay? We need to wake up in these things. So, first, I want to say awaken our friendships. Now, when we have friendships, that is such a big blessing, because friends come in our life and they become sisters and brothers. They become fathers and mothers and grandmothers. Make sure the people that are your friends in your life, that you're telling them how much they mean to you, how much you care about them, how much you love them. Show that appreciation. Wake up. See, what this world and what this system wants us to do is to be at your friend's necks, or to try to think about being in competition. No, I'm here with the message to say awaken in your friendships. Be loving to your friends. Be kind. Be considerate. Be encouraging to your friends. Yes, give that friend a warm hug of appreciation and gratitude and love. Celebrate your friend when they're winning. No competition here. We're not competing. No, we're not doing that. We're celebrating. See, we're awakened. See, we're not asleep any longer. We're not asleep. We're going to continue to allow ourselves to be our best. So awaken in your friendships. Second, we have to awaken to appreciate those we love. Awaken, awaken, and appreciate those we love. Now, for some, showing love is very easy. It's very easy for you to show love, for you to show consideration, for you to, do everything that you need to do for those that you love. But for some, showing affection, saying how much you love them, giving them your time. See, that's awaken. Awaken for those that you love. Awaken for those that you appreciate. See, we have to try our best to do better every single day, to do what is outside of the box, do what's outside of the norm of this life. Wake up and appreciate those you love. And it may be something as simple as saying, I'm sorry. I forgive you. Let's make peace. I will support you. Awaken. See, it may be something mind altering, it may be something brand new for you. See, but the Spirit said, awaken and come to those that you love. Awaken and allow yourself to learn something new. Maybe you don't understand how a person is this way or that way, but that's the time you learn. Listen, ask questions, but don't jump to the conclusions. See, we're fully grown and mature. We have to do better than others have done. See, it may not be natural for you to be a loving person. It may be a natural thing for you to be jealous or envious. See, and that's where we're working on ourselves. We're awakening, we're rising up from what we used to be. See, the former is gone, the former is still sleeping. Now we're waking up, we're rising up and allowing ourselves to be our best. See, and when we're our best, what happens? It's a chain effect. When we become our best, when we are loving, then that person can feel good about themselves. And then it goes on and on and on. So awaken to appreciate those that you love. The third one is to awaken to spiritual closeness. Now, I'm here to tell you that it was a message that came to me, and it says, awaken people, awaken them to come to God. See, God doesn't leave us. We leave God. We leave the Holy Spirit. We get into our own life. We get downhearted. We get discouraged. We think that God has abandoned us. He doesn't care about us. We don't matter. We're irrelevant. We're irrelevant. We're foolish. We're nobody. We're nothing. And that's the narrative that other people who are in the darkness, that's the narrative that people who are weak, that's the narrative of people who don't care about us. That's the narrative of people who don't want you to elevate. But I'm here to tell you on this message on today, awaken and rise up to your spiritual closeness. See, God wants you to be so close to him that he is your friend, that you tell him every and anything that you have going on, whether you're in a good space, a bad state, a space, a happy space, a financial problem. Go to him. Awaken that spiritual closeness. Pray, meditate, do everything so that you can have the closeness that you deserve. The next awakening is awakening to our financial literacy. Many times we go through so much in our life because we don't all get set up financially. You may have to learn what credit is. You may have to learn how to budget. You may have to learn how to what about the debt to income ratio. You have to learn about an IRA. You have to learn about how to plan for your retirement. You have to learn all of these things. And that's why I say awaken. Awaken. Allow yourself to learn something new. Allow yourself to the challenge of budgeting. Allow yourself the growth potential. And I'm talking to you, each and every one of you motivators. You have the possibility to awaken in your financial literacy. Just because maybe your mom or your dad or your friends or people in your community, maybe you're a person who does not have that much education. It doesn't matter where you are. See, I'm talking about where you are today. Awaken yourself and wake up. It's time to wake up and stop blaming your sister, mama, auntie, cousin, other people, keeping up with the Joneses, trying to listen to other people to tell you how you should run your life. No, awaken in your financial literacy. See, you got to use your money right in order to get more of it. See, that's an awakening. Okay. The spirit told me, wake up, use your money right, stop giving it away, and make good plans. Now, here's another awakening. This awakening is awaken to your purpose. Ooh, I'm speaking to somebody on this today. Awaken to your purpose and your passion. Every single one of us has a reason for being and for existing. I want you to awaken that passion, and it's from deep inside of you, from the pits of your core, from the pits of your soul. Awaken your spirit. Encourage yourself and say, I am somebody. I do have a purpose and a reason for being and existing. I have a passion for this life. I'm going to allow myself to be who I am meant to be. Awaken that passion inside of yourself. For some, it's not natural for us to use our talents. It may be natural for us to look at other people and we look at them and say, oh, look what they have. But we don't realize the potential inside of ourselves. Each of us has a growth potential. And I am encouraging you to awaken that. Awaken your purpose in your life. Awaken your passion and get into your dreams. Now, let's talk about, I'm going to look into my notes right here. So, when we talk about, let me take this off the screen. When we are talking about, our life, we get so busy in this life because we don't focus on ourselves. We don't focus on our life and what truly matters, and those things that I wanted to bring out to you, your friendships, the people that you love, spiritual closeness, financial literacy, and awakening your own passion and purpose in this life. See, we allow ourselves to be destroyed by stress and people and the interpretations of other people, what they think, fears and doubts and worry, and we become so discouraged. But we have to allow ourselves to wake up. We sometimes have to shake our own self and say, it's time to get over this. It's time to get out of what I have always done. And it's time to redirect my life into what I am meant to do. Now, let's talk about awakening our spirit. I think that this is so important to talk about. When you awaken your spirit, it means that when you awaken your spirit, you awaken your soul, you awaken your passion, you awaken your love for who matters, you awaken your closeness to God, all of those things. Amen. We have to awaken. Now, let's get into planting. Now, planting is a very important thing when we talk about blossoming into our best self. So, when we plant, before we plant, you know, the seeds that we are going to drop, we have to prepare the soil, and we have to make sure our foundation is our heart, our mind, our body, our soul. Are we okay? Have we checked on ourselves? Are we doing okay? Are we encouraging ourselves? Have we forgiven ourselves? See, before you start dropping those seeds all over the place, you have to first make sure, am I okay? And I don't mean the facade, telling the people that you don't know, walking around with a plastic smile. No, no fakeness. I mean the real you, allowing yourself to be your best and being mature enough to say, I need rest. I need a break. I need to shed some tears. I need a vacation. I need to work on my mental health. See, that's the planting, because we want, when we drop those seeds, we want sprouts to come out. Okay. We want to blossom into our best self, and we cannot do that if we're not doing all that we need to do. Okay. So the next point of this is transformation. Now, transformation is usually the hardest thing because it's so hard to make changes. And a transformation is a dramatic change. It's the ones like those who knew me a long time ago, maybe 8 or 9 years ago. The person that I was is not the person that I am today because I have made a transformation. And when I say transform, it's so deep. It's such deep waters that it's like you go down. It's like you become baptized and you go down and you come back up and you are brand new. See, I want that transformation to be so big in your life, such a dramatic change, changing your thoughts, what you believe, what you believe about yourself, and switching that. See, that's the mindset shifting, allowing yourself to make changes. See, many times we want a change, but we aren't doing the work. And Coach Sherry was talking about that. We have to do the work, and it means a dramatic change. That means you have to do what maybe you don't want to do, you know. And that's what I had to learn for myself, is I had to allow myself to get uncomfortable to be comfortable. And I'll tell you, that is mind altering, is life changing. It changes everything about your life. See, if you want to get to the elevation in your life and you want to blossom into a better you can't do what you've always done. You can't do what everybody else is doing because you're not them. You're you. And I say this message to you with love, with friendship, with mentorship, all of that. You cannot do what you've always done if you want to make a metamorphosis. Okay. Now, the last step is to blossom into your best self. Now, I know that we all want to blossom. We all want to turn into this beautiful flower. And let me know in the comments, what is your favorite flower? Maybe a gardenia, a hibiscus, a juniper, whatever it is, a rose, a tulip. We all want to blossom into our best self, but are we putting in the work in order to get that transformation? Okay. Now, when we talk about, we have to ask ourselves, how are we doing mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually? So, how is the soil on your foundation? If your soil has not been strengthened, and how we strengthen our soil is we fortify our mind, we fortify our heart by what we think about, by what we talk about, by who our associates, and also what we believe, what we're feeding our mind, the affirmations that we speak over our life. See, awaken. See, it may not be natural for you to love yourself. It may not be natural for you to set those boundaries. It may not be natural for you to do something new, to get into a new job field or start a business. See, but that means awakening. It means changing, allowing yourself to do something brand new, letting go of the former and allowing yourself to be in your present. Okay. And we know that good soil, strong soil, it has to be weeded, it has to be fortified, and it has to be watered. And we water our soil by giving ourselves rest, by encouraging ourselves, by keeping negativity out of our life. Don't allow other people and their negativity to become yours. Now, when we water, these are some of the things that we do. We pour love into ourselves. Now, I hear people saying, they give and their cup is empty. That should never happen to us motivators. Our cup should never be empty because we should always be constantly pouring love, time, accolades, celebration into ourselves. If we don't celebrate ourselves, who will? That's why I said awaken, awaken, rouse up, encourage yourself, and fortify yourself. And we do this by self care, self love, boundaries, rest, and self respect. There's nobody that is going to do that for you but you. You got to be your own best friend. Okay. Now, I want to get into the word. Okay. Now, Philippians 1:6 says, I am sure of this, that, I am sure of this, that he who began will bring it to completion. I'm going to read that again. I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion. I'll say it again. I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion. So there are many times where we don't know how to finish and complete tasks. Maybe we procrastinate, we doubt ourselves, other people get us down, life has discouraged us, we have health problems, on, on, and on. But don't allow other things to get us down, okay? When we take care of ourselves and we get into a growth mindset, see, we don't allow ourselves to be discouraged and stay that way. I'm not saying we don't get discouraged. I mean, we don't allow ourselves to stay in that space. We say, it's time to wake up. It's time to walk away from that. It's time to leave that alone. Okay. And a growth mindset says that you have hope, that there is faith, that there are dreams, and there is potential in me. There is potential in you. So awaken, plant, water, blossom, and be your best self. But, there is a word of caution here. Many of us are, the issue is we are planting and watering others, but not ourselves. See, that's the caution. We get into helping other people, supporting other people, loving other people, believing in their potential, looking at other people, and we say, oh, they have such great gifts. And then we doubt our own. We doubt our own potential. We get aside from our passion. We just are going through life, but we're not living our life. See, I want to encourage all of you beloved motivators to awaken your spirit, awaken to changes, awaken to prosperity, awaken to hope, awaken that I can do it. See, that's messages for somebody. See, I know that there is somebody right here, right now, that is very discouraged and feeling that they can't do it. Nothing will change for me. I'm a worthless case. I'm nobody. Like, who am I? You know who you are? You are somebody of value, potential, and worth. Okay. I'm going to get into the last point. So after putting in the work into ourselves, we are no longer sleeping. We have awakened. We have awakened. Now, I encourage you to rise up day after day, rejuvenated, strengthened, and get on that positive path. But it's not only for you, because when you blossom, you become your best self and you encourage that in others. So be made new in your attitude, in your mind, and blossom into your best self. See, I want prosperity for each and every one of you. I want prosperity. I want peace. I want joy. I want success. But we all have to put in the work to elevate. I have to put in the work to elevate. And my elevation is not going to be yours. Your success is not going to be my success. And what worked for your mom, your cousin, your friend, this person on YouTube, or that person on YouTube, is not yours. See, we have to be focused on our path, our gifts, our potential. See, that's the awakening. See, I can't do what other people are doing for my life to elevate, for my elevation, for my encouragement, for my motivation. I have to do what works for me. And you have to do what works for you. See, there's nobody like you, and there is nobody like me. Each and every one of us has gifts. You have gifts, I have gifts, but me celebrating my gifts does not take away from yours. We could be happy for another person. Celebrate others, encourage others, talk to your children, feed their mindset, support them, give them what you didn't get, and be positive. Encourage another woman, encourage another man. See, it's easy to look at somebody else's flaws and to want other people to pass and gloss over our own. It's very easy to do it. I know I've done it, but we're not going to do that. See, we're motivated, we're encouraged, we're mature, and we're blossoming. That means changing. And changing is not easy. That transformation is one of the hardest things that you can ever do. And it takes a lot of work for our gardens, for our soil, for our foundation. We can't just expect to do for others and to neglect ourselves. And think, if I want peace, I will get it. If I want prosperity, I will get it. If I want success, I will do everything it takes in order to receive it. See, it takes action. It takes work. It takes resiliency. It takes fortification. It takes encouragement. And it takes getting up over and over again and allowing ourselves to blossom into our best self. Now, to blossom, we must be strong. We must put in the hard work. And we must behave like we know our worth. See, when you know that you have the potential inside of you, you can blossom into your best self. And we may need to get encouragement, celebrating ourselves, get rest, elevation, and work on our craft. You got to work on the quality of your gifts, work on the quality of your talents. And that's how you refine, that's how you enrichen your soil so that you can blossom, grow, open your mind, open your heart, open your spirit, forgive yourself, forgive other people, and blossom into your best self. I don't mean what your mom, auntie, cousin, friend, this person on YouTube, that person on YouTube. No, blossom into your best self. Use your gifts, use your potential, and love you. Okay, that's the message on today. I'm going to get into this comment section. I apologize to everybody with all the comments that I missed. I know that there are so many that I missed, and if I missed anybody, I really apologize. I just wanted to get this message out while it was hot and on fire in my spirit. Thank you so much, Pandy. Be amazing, Sylvia. Hey, Rachel, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hi, Miss Nancy. How are you doing? Hi, Puzzle Pieces. Appreciate every single one of you. Rhea, you became a channel member. Congratulations. Thank you. Welcome to membership. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Tamika, how are you doing? Hey, Boss Life Online. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Coach Sherry. Yes, you're definitely woke. Yes. Yes, Pandy. Yes, peace and prosperity for each of us. And my peace and prosperity does not take away from yours. Yes, Coach Mary. Yes, we all have gifts, but we have to believe in ours and not think our gift is less than another person's. And it's not. What one person does is what they do, but what I do is what I do. And when I do what I do, when I turn on my sauce, when I turn on my fire, I believe that nobody can do it like me. Just like you should believe nobody can do things that you do. and love that about yourself. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're showing off or whatever. Allow yourself to win. Allow yourself to be encouraged. Allow yourself to use your gifts. Okay? Encourage one another. Encourage yourself. Celebrate you. Celebrate you. Okay? I'm sorry for the slow start and whatever happened. And I appreciate every single person who came through. And if I miss your comments, I truly apologize. Thank you all so much. Shout out to the new channel members. And this has been an amazing Blossom into Your Best Self Empowerment Conference. I have to say thank you so much to Coach Sherry, Be Amazing Sylvia, Pandy's Hair Candy, and more. Coach Mary Ma. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Coach Mary Ma, Be Amazing Sylvia. I think I got everybody now. And if I missed you, I apologize. I'm sorry. But I was on fire for this message, and then it cut off, and then I had to get back on track, all of those things. But what I want to say at the end of this message today is to awaken. Many of us have been awakened for too long. It's time for us to give ourselves that shot in the arm. Sometimes people take a bee pollen charge, shot to get themselves the energy. And I want to say, get the energy, get the motivation, get the strength, talk to the right people, get some mentors, get the right network of people, encourage yourself, believe in yourself, get up, wake up, rise up, and do everything that you need to do to be your best self. Okay. And I just want to say, awaken, plant, and transform into your best self, you know, blossom into who you were meant to be. Be Amazing Sylvia was talking about that. Transform into who you are meant to be, not who other people want you to be or what other people like for you to be. Be your best. Do your best. And never let anybody tell you any different. Don't listen to the naysayers, the negative people, the lazy people, the judgmental people. They will always be around. But it's up to you. It's up to me to encourage myself. That's nobody else's job. It's nobody else's responsibility but mine to love myself. It's nobody else's responsibility but mine to rise up. It's nobody else's responsibility but mine to do my best and to be my best. And yes, we all get encouraged. We all fall down. We all feel bad. We all doubt ourselves. But this is the time in the spring where we can awaken. Get excited. Rouse yourself up. Get encouraged. Get excited about your life. Remember, it's your life, and your life can only go the way you allow, how you think it should go, how you believe it should be. Encourage yourself, motivate yourself, fortify yourself, and be your best. Shout out to everybody who came through in the chat today. And I just want to say, empower yourself, believe in yourself, love yourself, do your best, and be your best. I'm Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and I thank you all so much to all of the ladies who are fellow motivators in this motivational space. I appreciate you. I thank you. And if you missed any of this conference, all of the links to them is on my community tab, but I'm also going to make a playlist and put that on my community tab so you can catch up for any of the live that you missed. I appreciate you. Keep your head up, rise up, awaken, blossom into your best self. It's all up to us, and we have to make that personal decision to do our best and to be our best. Know your worth. Know your worth. Not auntie, cousin, mama, friend, workplace. No, no, no. Your spouse. Nope. Your best with what you have, with your tools, with your gifts, with your potential. Go out there, shine, radiate, elevate, and encourage yourself and others by your example. See, before I leave out, I feel led to say this. There was a time that I didn't believe in myself. There was a time where I thought I was nobody. There was a time where I had no confidence. I thought I was a loser. I thought I was ugly. I thought I was the ugliest person. I used to call myself Ugly Duckling. And that makes me sad sometimes when I think about it because of the things that people would say, the way that people would treat me. But I had to learn that other people, they try to step on your neck, they try to get you down so that they can elevate themselves. But on today, I can say to anybody who feels ugly, who feels that they're nobody, who feels that they have no value, who feels that they have no worth, it's not true. Remember, you are in control of what you think about yourself. And if you are feeling less than, you got to do some work on your inside. It's my responsibility how I love myself. Not what other people give to me, not the leftovers they want to give to me, but how I treat myself, how I talk to myself, and what work I put in so that I can awaken, plant, and transform and blossom into my best self. So you awaken, plant, transform, and blossom into your best self. You are somebody. I'm Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and you've tuned into the Blossom into Your Best Self Empowerment Conference. Thank you so much. If you have not hit that like, please do so. I appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you all in the fall empowerment conference or other videos, the Motivated Daily. And on tomorrow, I'm going to try my best to do an after show for all of the gems. So all of the ladies who are in the conference, you're welcome to come tomorrow, or I may do it Monday. I'm not sure. I'm going to get into the group and ask the ladies, but I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all so much for your comments. Whatever comments that I missed, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And to everybody who became a member, those who super chatted, those who left positive feedback, I appreciate every single one of you. Awaken, awaken, motivators, awaken, plant, transform, and blossom into your best self. And I will see you guys on the next one. And you know what I say over here? Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
And I wanted to say thank you so much to Puzzle Pieces for the gifted memberships. I thank you so much. When the super chat hits,
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, yeah.